Hello, this is Volch TV, and we're with Matic Mouth today. We're starting the pre-coverage for Tramlines, and Matic Mouth is playing on Devonshire Green Stage on
right.
Friday, 21st of July.
Yep.
Are you excited for your set?
I am, yeah. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for this moment, this stage. I've done it with as a band with Clubs and Spades.
Right.
I've featured on other people's sets, so now it's like it's my
It's
turn.
just you.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's been a long time coming, definitely.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to seeing anyone in particular in Tramlines?
Yeah, I'm a bit torn between stages actually, because Farside and Kano are on right after me,
Yeah.
and I'm big fans of both artists. But then at the same time, I think it's my friends Liberty Ship are playing at the same time as I am. So we usually go to each other's gigs every Tramline. So this is the first Tramlines where we can't go to each other's gigs, but we're both at this level what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a romance this year. So
Great.
you know what I mean? It's been a nice journey, a nice story, and I think there's a few of us what have been aiming to get a bit of a more prominent stage, and it's worked out. So
Great.
yeah.
Well, I've got good news because Liberty Ship is actually filming a live session with us in July.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so we're going to have a live session with you and Liberty Ship, and then you
Cool.
can watch each other.
Oh, wicked, cool,
Still,
cool.
so it's going to be cool. So you mentioned that you were opening for Farside and Kano.
Yeah.
Do you feel a bit pressured? Do you feel
Do
any
you know,
pressure?
I think I've got a bit of a I've had a bit of a lucky one, because Farside are hip hop, 90s hip hop, and then you've got Kano, which is like 2010 grime. So the whole scale in between there is open for me to like dip in and use whatever. And my music itself lies within them tempos, so I don't think I'm out of place. Kano's not out of place, Farside's not out of place. I am intrigued by the crowd it's going to attract, because that's a bit of an older vintage crowd, and then you've got a bit of a new school,
gotta be a bit of a
the
mix.
younger generation. So hopefully I get to capitalise off these two crowds. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it,
So you grew up in Sheffield,
Yeah.
and how did you feel like Sheffield was a good place for hip hop and rap? And
Oh gosh, there was one group when I was growing up called Hoods Underground,
yeah,
and they were like, I think they've got a good 6-7 years on me in terms of age, but they were doing it at a time when it was still a bit like, shall we, shan't we? Can we do it can English rappers rap? Can we rap on this side of the border? And Hoods Underground kind of like just solidified it for me. So after they did, and I mean, I'm inspired by a lot of US hip hop, but it took people a bit more closer to home, not just Sheffield, but UK, Nottingham, and the scene was there, but it weren't as prominent as it is now.
yeah.
And obviously with the use of technology and the internet, it's everywhere now. So
So you think it's growing?
Yeah,
Sheffield's growing
definitely,
as a
definitely.
platform for rap and hip-hop.
definitely, urban music in general, there just seems to be such an involvement of the youngsters and the older generation. Like there's no gap. The older kids working with the younger kids, so hopefully it's just a case of us building a foundation that's solid enough for us all to kind of springboard off, and Tramlines does that. Do you know what I mean? It gives us a little platform in its own city to kind of say, look, this is what we do. There's not so many things that are put on throughout the year, but there's this one year where we get to show off and say, look, we're here. We're actually here on your doorstep. So, yeah, man, it's there, and it's getting better. And it's definitely
and
good to
Tramlines is
see.
really interesting because you have so many genres of music. You can go anywhere and find the music you like. So it's quite interesting to play there.
Tramlines has evolved into this like amazing maze of escapes throughout the city. Whether you're here for a main stage, whether you're here for the foresty thing what I hear they're putting in, or whether you're just here for the nightlife and you want to rave, there's something for everybody at every single corner of like the city centre. So
Are you going to check out after parties?
yeah, I want to see as much. Like last year, I don't think I played last year, and it was I I think I got a bit of a, like a bit of a jealousy thing. So I was like, I'm not going to this one, I'm not going to that one. But that was silly of me. So this year now, it's like, as soon as I see Farside and Kano, it's like, I'm going to take full advantage of that artist band for the weekend.
Could it be a bit me time?
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad I'm on the first day as well, because it's like, right, I've done my job. I can relax for the whole weekend, so no, it should be good. I'm looking forward to it.
That's really great.
Definitely.
I've lurked a bit on your account on SoundCloud and Instagram, and I saw that your last song out was Contact.
Yes.
That you released a month ago.
Yes.
I listened to it and I thought it was about lost love, right?
Yes.
And I was wondering if it was like personal.
Well, when I write, I try to draw from personal moments, but then to kind of present them to the world in a relatable manner. So I kind of tried to make although it's something I've experienced, it might be presented in a neutral fashion so that everybody can kind of be like, you know what, I can relate to that, or I kind of know what he's on about. And this song in particular, it was I kind of just wrote that as the song went on, and I kind of realised, I can kind of steer this into a story of like, we all have summer romances.
Yeah.
Don't we? Do you know what I mean? Whether we're kids or whether we're grown-ups. So I suppose it was just playing on the whole personal experience of a summer romance or a forbidden lust kind of thing. We always want what we can't have, don't we? So yeah.
It's true. And you mentioned that you were part of Clubs and Spades.
Yes.
Are you going to do anything with them soon? Because I've checked out for your gigs and I haven't seen any since 2013.
Keep an eye out for the Tramlines.
Really?
Maybe
an appearance.
Surprise, yeah.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
It will be, yes.
It'd be very exciting. Well, thank you very much for coming with us.
Thank you.
That was really nice.
Thank you very much.